Jeff Rowe from Two Hacks Garage, or better known as J2, because this is J3, J1, which is my dad, which is his grandpa. He's at home watching the news. We're all named Jeff, get it, J1, J2, and J3. We're going to make a pretty cool video. And this video is probably the most important aspect of racing something like this, a front engine dragster, an open bodied car, not a door car. I plan on getting my license very soon, and I'm going to be doing it at an IHRA track. And at some point, I want to get my son involved in this car and racing. So, of course, I want to make sure everything is safe, everything is up to spec, and everything is up to the rules. Drag racing is fun, but when you get into something like this and a little bit more higher horsepower, faster things, especially with an open body cockpit, you really want to make sure that you stay absolutely safe. So this is a video that's going to be what helps keep the driver safe and what helps keep the driver safe in the car. So the products that we're going to be talking about today are from Simpson and RaceQuip, which I got through Holly, and some of the automotive safety products that are actually on the car I actually got from Stroud. So what keeps somebody safe in the event of a crash and possibly a fire? Well, you're looking at it. He's wearing a RaceQuip fire suit, and he's got some Simpson boots, and he's got some Simpson gloves, and we'll show you. Now, I'm going to put a link in the description on what all the SFI ratings mean, but when I talked to IHRA and I looked at all their different classes and I looked at their specs and their safety regulations and rules, what I was able to do is match what was needed for the safety gear to what's going to be needed. So, like I said, he's got RaceQuip jacket and pants, and the rating on those is SFI 3.2A15. The Simpson boots and the Simpson gloves, which are right here. These are SFI 3.3-20. And another safety aspect that he has, it's a neck restraint. This goes around here, helps keep his head from bobbling around, keeps your brain matter all in one piece. That's also an SF 3.3 helmet support rating. Probably one of the more important pieces of this is the helmet. And this is a RaceQuip helmet that I got from Holly. This is the new Pro 20 rating. It's actually a really good helmet. I've used it quite often, and I absolutely dig the red, white, and blue logos on that. So yeah, other than a couple other things, there's arm restraints that come with this that go on the belts and all that, or sorry, the jacket, help keep your arms from flailing. This is what actually keeps the driver safe himself. So what we need to do now is we're going to need to take a look at what keeps the driver safe in the vehicle. But one cool thing is, guys, this is a lot of gear, and I have more of it. Simpson makes these awesome tote bags. I got a helmet bag and a tote bag. Keeps all your gear nice and secure, safe, and dry. So when you travel a drag strip, it's all in one place, and you're not going to lose it. And it's, you know what, all this stuff actually is pretty heavy. So when you have it in one bag, especially when it rolls around, it's much easier to transport. With that, he's going to get in the car, and we're going to show you what keeps him safe. All right, so here's what actually keeps the driver safe itself. If you notice, the most important thing is actually the driver's harness. That actually attaches to the chassis. That's from Simpson, and it's a 16.1 SFI rating. Jeffrey, show them the quick release on it. So it's got a quick release right there. You plug all those in there and you can just pull that and it pops them all loose. That's a really awesome design. That's one change I made to the car in the off season. So that right there is what keeps him secured in the cockpit and keeps him from bouncing around. So one other thing that helps keep things safe at high speeds, if you're on a short track with a short shutdown, you might need a parachute. Now, mind you, I have aerospace component brakes on this, but just in case, I do have a Simpson chute on here. And you know what, guys? This little flight tag they have, it's pretty neat. Stopping your ass since 1959. So yeah, that Simpson chute, if you need to, that's going to help you stop. So yeah, that right there is some of the main components that help keep him safe. Now, in the event if something is to happen, there is a shutoff back here, and in the driver's control, if you look, you see that fire thing, and I'm going to show you a little bit more right there. That is a fire suppression system, and down in the cockpit down in there, there's a nozzle that sprays a fire suppression. That's from Stroud. I'm going to show you that here in just 1 second. So yeah. Oh, and it's got SFI padding, roll bar padding for the driver. That's all to spec. So yeah, the name of the game is to keep him nice and secure, and he can still reach all the controls. Show him how you do that, Jeffrey. So he can reach the shifter, and he can reach the fire. He can shut everything off down there. So yeah, that is how the driver stays nice and secure inside there. Let's go take a look at the safety equipment on the vehicle just in case something happens. All right, fire suppression. Let's talk about that. If you notice on the chassis, going from the front to the back of the car, I have a 5-pound fire bottle, and it's the 3M Novec 1320 fire protection fluid. This is from Stroud, and basically what happens is, I showed you where Jeffrey can pull that handle. If a fire was to happen, there's one nozzle, it goes up there, and it sprays on the engine. And then the other nozzle is inside the car, and it'll spray the cab and the driver in the event of a catastrophic fire. Hopefully that never happens, but just in case, I do have a fire suppression system for that. Another item from Stroud, it's kind of hard to see, but I have an engine diaper. This engine diaper, it's NHRA approved, and the neat part about it is it's got a oil absorbent pad, if you want to call it, that holds up to 10 quarts of oil. And the whole idea behind this is, if something was to let go, well, you're keeping the oil off the track for one, but you're also keeping it off the rear tires. You're keeping it contained. That way the driver can get off the track or off the side of the track as quick as he can and help prevent something from, crashing. So yeah, Stroud fire safety, Stroud fire blanket, engine diaper. Those are two really important aspects of helping keep things safe. Another item I did get from Stroud, and this is custom made, is the parachute net. And the whole idea behind that is when that parachute deploys, you don't want that thing bouncing down in there and getting tangled up. What happens is that thing will come out, and if it has to, it can hit that net right there and go backwards and deploy. That right there is meant to keep the parachute from tangling up in your wheelie bar and causing an accident. So yeah, that right there is pretty neat, and that's also from Stroud. Like I said, they custom make these, and they can get them out to you in about a week or two. So yeah, that's a quick video on some of the safety aspects of keeping the driver nice and safe. All right, so that was just a quick video of the items that help keep the driver safe, in the car. Like I said, I've never driven one of these, and to be honest with you, a little bit nervous, but I know that this car was well built. IHRA certified the chassis, 750 Sportsman, so we're good to go on that. And I know with the equipment that I got from RaceQuip, Simpson and Holly and Stroud, that the car and the driver, whoever's going to be in it, will be safe. But with that, guys, I think the next few videos you might see, hopefully here really soon, is 2X Garage at the drag strip making licensing passes. I did talk to Lynn at US 41 Drag Strip, and she walked me through the process, and it sounds safe. It sounds pretty awesome. Sounds a little intimidating, but I'm really looking forward to it. I really can't wait to find out, to see how this thing drives and build upon that. And then at some point, like I said, I want to get J3 in here so he can have a whole lot of fun. And, not many 16-year-olds can say they can hop into a front-engine dragster and go blazing down the drag strip. But with that, this video is all about safety. It's all about having fun, and at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Till the next one, 2X Garage.